back. Sort of. Okay. I had to try this a few times to get it to do what I wanted, and it took a while to get it going. But I did get it. I think. Pretty sure. So anyway, the first thing I wanted to do was show you this. And I'm not sure how close I can get it. But anyway, this is my 4-leaf clover that I found 4 days ago. And it still looks good. It's a 4-leaf clover that's lived in this little cup since 4 days ago, which I think is kind of cool. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of have him up here, and yeah, so I thought I would try some stuff with pen, just drawing a little. Oh, hello, Mr. Human. How you doing? Anyway, just thought I'd try this for fun. And oh, you're at the gym. That's nice. Well, I'm drawing some radishes. Well, thank you. I'm actually going to be doing a radish video because Jason bought me some radishes from our local farm marketplace, and they're the biggest radishes I think I've ever seen. So I'm going to feature them in a monster radish video. Anyway, I'm using this nice fountain pen. This is one of my favorite pens to use. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a whole fountain pen community out there full of fountain pen enthusiasts. Okay. Now I think I'm going to use some of these alcohol markers. Now, I don't know if you can tell the difference between these colors, but this is a deeper yellow. Hey, do you know where the colored pencils are, Bun?
Yeah, they're in the bag. I'll get them.
Thank you. Thanks, Bunny.
You're welcome. Some right here.
Just, well, maybe up here. Thanks. Now I think I'm switching to these. Whoops. I have this kind of precarious situation with my phone here. It's kind of hanging from a little area, and it's might fall on or drop onto this thing. So I'm trying to be careful with it. Yeah, I kind of like how these are turning out. So anyway, I do watch art videos sometimes, and I kind of like them with streaming. So yeah, how is it that you want to stay away from most people? What happened? I mean, when you're in here, you're nice and friendly and seem pretty, I don't know, like you like contact with humanity, but I guess you're telling me you really don't very much. I just wonder what that's about. I think a lot like Larry Kramer. Well, I know who Larry Kramer is, and I know he was kind of a real interesting person, and actually got kicked out of organizations that he formed. So I guess he was an activist, and I guess very outspoken. But well, that's interesting. You got the Kramer style. Yeah, whenever you tell me about stuff about vegan dolls and stuff, I don't really know how to respond to that. I don't really. I guess, I don't know. I guess I just don't really get it. I don't really understand very well. And it's a little kind of confusing, I guess, for me. Well, I just don't understand this relationship you have with vegan dolls. And the whole calling her mommy thing is, well, I don't really understand it, I guess, is the best way to put it. I don't understand what that's about, I guess. I mean, there's plenty of things I don't understand about people. She's my mother. Okay. But she's not actually your mother, right? Kind of liking how this is coming together. She turned you into a fetus. And how exactly did that happen? See, that's the part maybe I'm not understanding very well. And if this is some incel stuff, you might have to explain it a little bit, because while I do know some things about incels, I wouldn't say I know everything. And actually, from what I have seen, or from what I've read or watched videos about, it doesn't sound, well, it sounds kind of unhappy. So, and I thought incels were kind of, basically it means I'm not good enough for vegan dolls. Well, are you sure about that? I mean, because why? I don't know. Maybe I don't. Well, I just don't have that kind of opinion, I guess. And don't forget, my way of looking at things is just mine, and it's not like everyone else's or most people's. I just, like, does she talk to you, or is it some kind of a dominatrix-y type of thing? Or I don't really, I don't get it, kind of. I don't want to say anything rude to you about it, because you're always very, friendly and nice in these lives and stuff, but I just don't know. Basically, it means, and then there's also depressed, unwanted man. Like, I don't really understand what that's about either. Like, maybe you could help me understand that, because I find it hard to understand what that's about. Like, is he depressed and unwanted because he also knows vegan dolls? Or, I mean, there's just a lot that I kind of don't really just intuitively understand, I guess. Now, I don't know if you're hearing these notifications on my phone, but there are notifications on my phone coming in. And they're just coming in. There's not a lot I can do. I'm not looking at them or anything. I think if I do, I think it interrupts the stream. I kind of like this effect. It kind of makes it look like a shadow, like they're hovering above the paper. And I'm just using an alcohol marker here. Yeah, it's a nice effect. I mean, you don't have to go into it if you don't want to. It's just, sometimes I hope you understand, I just don't kind of know how to respond sometimes to some of the things. Some of the vegan doll stuff. Yeah, I do kind of like this drop shadow look here. Just looking for a color to use here. Looking for a really pale color. And I might have found it. Anyway, yep. It's kind of like watching someone color. Keep my 4-leaf clover in view here. Well, thank you, Mr. Human. I do like to do art. It's a very nice way to, it's fun. I've kind of always done it, so it seems like I've always done it anyway. This is kind of casting a shadow that I'm not crazy about here. Oh. So anyway, I thought I wanted to do a live stream. I didn't really want to just talk. So this is kind of like my alternative to just being in front of the camera and talking. Yeah, I think I'm just going to finish this one up and then maybe wrap up the live. Jason's good. He's actually in the other room right now. He could have been sitting in here just listening to me talk on the live stream, but I think he's reading or doing something else in the other room. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of people here. Lisa, yes, she does still work at the diner. Yes, she does. In fact, we were just in there yesterday. And I sat at the counter, and she was our waitress, and I had oatmeal, and Jason had a sandwich. And it was really nice. We had a nice time. I did see Danny yesterday, too. Yes. Boy, you have a good memory. You remember all these people really well. That's nice. It's almost like you're just could be in Pontiac Lake. But anyway, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna sign this and be done. You do remember names well. Okay. Well, anyway, thank you to any and all that tuned in. And I didn't realize this went on for 22 minutes. Here, let's just feature this again, because this just amazes me, this four-leaf clover. There's just something about it that's interesting. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Human, and anyone else that may have been in here. And we'll see you next time.